it's just, as you always do, it's just like a line.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah,
I've got
a line.
hopefully man you'll have a running on, so you know where we're thinking of going to have a quick look. Yeah.
You've only got one voice tonight.
Oh,
Because Chris isn't here, and I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to talk.
Just because everybody had.
What are you working on?
Pool. Doing a bit of pool. The World Pool Championships from Jeddah. The biggest pool tournament ever, $1 million prize money. To put this in consideration, last year the prize pot was 250,000. This year it's $1 million, which is mad. Just think of how much money it's gone up. So yeah, we're gonna, as everyone flies back home, I fly to Jeddah for another 6 days. So yeah, wish me luck.
Yep. And how much do you know about pool?
As much as I know about angling, and as much as I know about so nothing. Now go on, what's up, Olivia? Olivia Bazaglan, one of the best presenters on planet Earth. I don't know how we can get her here. She does everything. How did we get you?
That's where it's coming from.
How can we afford her? I don't understand how we can afford her. But here we go, so mad week, really enjoyable week as well, actually. And 6 fights I'm really looking forward to. But I have to be honest with you, you do all these cards, and most of the time you just wait for co-main and main. This time, like Craig Richards, Willy Hutchinson, you're like, okay, let's go. So look, it's been an incredible week. But I will give you my predictions right now. I'm not going to change. This is it. So you're watching this after the fights have happened. So if I'm wrong, whatever. I'm going Richards to stop Hutchinson, so that's 2 points to matchroom. I'm going 4 to beat Bull by decision, so that's now 3-0 matchroom. I'm going Dubois to stop Hrgovic, so that's now 3-2 matchroom. I am going Sheeraz to KO Amma Williams late, so that's now, what's that? I don't know what it is, we're lost. I'm going Dubois to beat Hrgovic, late stoppage, and I'm going Wilder to beat Zhang early, like the first 4 rounds. That's my predictions. Anyway, we are going with this as well. Guys, I've picked the black suit. I've got 2 trousers, blue shirt. I don't know. Wish me luck. Peace out. Chris Mannix, the best in the business. Best in the business. Top 4.
This is like a dress show?
Yeah.
Showing
What's
off?
Chris going?
Showing off the
Chris
fits?
is going, oh, hello. What's going on?
Well, last time,
What is going on?
so you guys haven't embraced the American Miami Vice.
We haven't done that.
You haven't embraced Miami Vice.
Yes.
And I wore Miami Vice last time, and I felt like an outcast.
You did. You did look like an outcast as well.
So now I go. Now I
We've
style
got the full suit. We've got the full
Now I
suit.
style.
What's Olivia going? What's Olivia got? What's going on?
I've got
Fit check.
blazer, trousers, got neutral vibes.
She does it, doesn't she?
Is there
She
also
knows
red
what
carpet
she's doing.
now?
She's doing it. What's Mike Costello?
Bring Mike Costello.
Let's bring Mike check. Mike's the only one that just wears what he wears to the venue. Everyone else gets changed there, you know what I mean? Mike's like, fuck it. Yeah. But anyway, cool. All right, we'll see you at the venue. We're back in the Kingdom Arena here in Saudi Arabia. Something very, very special, something very, very different as well. Yeah, then they come to me, I like them to bring them to me.
And then they'll have their own mindset as well like that. And then I think you throw to and then there'll be that type of thing. So there should be time between us.
All right, we're inside. We're here. Have a look. This is crazy. An incredible venue, incredible. I think they've downsized it as expected from the Fury Usyk, which I think was around 20,000. I believe this is going to be about 10, 12, but it still looks like, I'm actually speechless as to how good this looks. It looks insane. We're here. This is my studio up there. I'm going to go up and do a bit of a rehearsal in a minute. Let me quickly take you to the ring. Let's quickly go to the ring so you guys can see what that's like. This is where the VVIPs sit, up there. So the trillionaires. So, you know, not million, but trillionaire seats. But come through, let's give you a quick whoa. DJ Majestic will be over there spinning the decks, doing what he does best, one of the best, if not the best in the business. I think you've pretty much got a great seat wherever you are in this. But I think that's what makes it quite unique as well. Every single seat here is fantastic. Hello, brother. How are you? Good, good, good. Not bad. So there we go. Ring. Looks small. Looks small. I'm guessing it is 22, 23 feet, but it looks quite small for me. So ring. Let's quickly wrap this, but we'll go to the stage. Let me show you the stage. Gents, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah, good man. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. How you doing, brother? You okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna be studio over there. I'm gonna do a couple of things in the ring as well, and I'm gonna be here on the stage doing my bits as well. So here we are on stage. Again, looks incredible. So we're going to be doing quite a few bits up here. Look at the famous stars we've got here, eh? Look at this. Don't hide, don't hide. How you doing, brother? You okay? You look amazing. You look amazing. So here we are. Look, everyone's here on stage. Look at this. This is fantastic. How are you, bro? You okay? So here we are. Again, incredible. I love it. And I look forward to doing what I do. This is the last time you're going to see me in this. We're going to get suited and booted. So yeah, enjoy it. We'll try and get some bits for you during the fight. But if we can't, we'll do a wrap at the end of it. But we'll try and see what we can do. Peace and love. All right, here we are, suited and booted. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. In about 8 minutes, I'm going to be in the ring doing my bit to Freddie and Ank and the world. And then we go live, and then it's showtime. So yeah, wish me luck. The place is already starting to fill up ringside. They said it's a sellout. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we have a good atmosphere, but more importantly, I think the fights are going to deliver. Let's go. People, what's good? So we're over halfway through the 5 versus 5, and Queensberry dominated. Hamzah Sheeraz, stoppage. Nick Ball, Raymond Ford, fantastic fight. Willy Hutchinson, though, arguably so far the surprise of the night, looked amazing against Craig Richards. I had it 7-6 to Queensberry, so that can't happen. The best that can happen right now to matchroom as it stands right now is 6-all, and that could happen. Hrgovic against Dubois. Hrgovic could knock out Dubois. I think a lot of people have that as a prediction, and Zhang will make it 6-6. Right now, we've got Dmitry Bivol in the ring against Malik Zinad. Bivol looking very, very good. Hopefully he gets a stoppage, because that's what he needs against this level of opponent. But so far, so good. What's good, peeps? All right, let's wrap this video. I'm no longer in Riyadh, by the way. I'm in Jeddah now, which is a couple of hours away by plane from Riyadh. I think this is where Alexander Usyk beat AJ a couple of years ago. But I don't think we've been back there ever since to do any fights. But yeah, this is where I am at the moment. I'll be here for 5 or 6 more days and then finally get back to London and the green chair. All right, let's talk about the fights from last night. Firstly, look, incredible, right? Incredible, all of them. Drama-filled, excitement, edge of the seat stuff. Even Dmitry Bivol's fight against Malik Zinad, I thought was very, very good for a few rounds as well. And then obviously Dmitry Bivol did what Dmitry Bivol does. But let's talk about the first. In fact, let's talk about the scorecard first. 10-0 Queensberry. Clean sweep. Clean sweep. I know Eddie had a smile, but he's going to be upset with a couple of those results, I think. Not so much Deontay Wilder, because that's not really his man, but I think he'll be upset about Raymond Ford losing. That's his guy, right? Raymond Ford's his guy. Ammo Williams is his guy as well, so I think he'll be upset with those. Craig Richards, who he's had, I think, since Craig turned pro. I stand to be corrected, but I think that's the case. So I think there's a few of them that he'll be upset about. I think there's a few that I think he thought he had the big favourite in. I think he thought he had a favourite with Craig Richards. Hrgovic definitely, Raymond Ford, and I don't know, Wilder I'm not quite sure about, and Ammo I'm not quite sure about, but I think he thought at least 3 of those would come good, and in the end, none of them did. Willy Hutchinson, look, I'm going to hold my hands up. That guy's good. He's very good. I thought Craig started slow. I think he was maybe banking, and the team were maybe banking on the fact that Willy Hutchinson was going to get tired down the stretch, and he did. But as he was getting tired down the stretch, he was still landing some fantastic shots, some really good combinations. I mean, I said on the broadcast that he reminded me of Billy Joe Saunders, and then I was sitting next to Ben Davison, and Ben was like, yeah, he's trained alongside Billy Joe Saunders. And you can see it. You can see it. Very comfortable on the back foot, punches in bunches. Looks like he can crack a bit as well. There were times when he definitely buckled Craig Richards' legs. But look, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. And I think that really just started the momentum for Queensberry, because I think that was the one where I said it was a 60-40, 70-30 maybe even to Craig Richards. And I think once you can get your underdog getting you on the scoreboards, then, you know what I mean, you're gonna be in good stead. I don't know where I think Willy Hutchinson can go, but I think it'll cause problems because he's very fluid. He's not stiff. He's unpredictable. He can switch southpaw, and again, he's got some punch power. And I think he says something, or Frank says something after the fight about maybe him not living the life and needing to sort out some things outside the ring. If he can sort those things outside the ring out, he's an issue. Nick Ball, Raymond Ford. I actually had it 7-5 Ford, but I'm not mad at that scorecard at all. Just because I think, look, you can't give people belts and rounds because of what happened in their previous fight, but there was a part of me that thought Nick Ball deserved it because I thought he deserved to be champion in beating Ray Vargas. But ultimately, look, it was a really good fight. I thought that Raymond Ford started well. Nick seemed to take all the middle rounds, and then they kind of shared the final 3 or 4 rounds. And I thought maybe by Nick winning that final round, or at least the final 30 seconds of the round, I think he got it and deserved it. So well done to him. Hamzah Sheeraz is a problem for anybody at 160. Anybody. Don't care. But you can name a name. Carlos Adames, Alan Canali. He's a problem for anybody because he's massive. He's got a jab, which is basically a right hand. I mean, his jab's his power shot. I mean, it was busting up Ammo Williams. And look, credit to Ammo, man. He dug deep and tried to find something. But ultimately, Hamzah's too big, too skilled, too patient, and just a better boxer. And sometimes that's all it comes down to. And, you know, those things might not matter if the person doesn't live the life. We've seen so many fighters that don't live the life. We've got all those attributes. Hamzah lives the fucking life. So, yeah, problem. And obviously, he got the stoppage, which meant 4 points for Queensberry. And then by that time, they're clawing it back. I want to spend the majority of this video talking about Daniel Dubois because that's the only one I got right. And I got a little stick from a few people. And I get it, right? I'm not here to say, you know, I was right because I got all the others wrong. But there was something about Daniel in this build-up. And, you know, it's more so Hrgovic than Daniel. I've never, ever been sold on Hrgovic. Ever. And you get a lot of boxing people telling me he can do this, he can do that. And sometimes you defer to them because they are ex-boxers or have more knowledge in the sport than you. But sometimes you've got to go with your own fucking eyes. And I've been watching Hrgovic for a long time. And I just do not see it. I think his 1-2 is so predictable. It's incredible. And Daniel started reading it and going underneath it and getting close and closing that gap and bang, bang, bang. And I'm just so happy for Daniel Dubois. So happy. I don't know him personally. I see him and it's, you know, a little spud and we move on. We don't have a conversation. I know Don Charles, his trainer, and we have conversations. And I'm happy for Don as well because I don't think Don gets enough credit, especially what he did early with Derek Chisora. And now he's got another guy who, by the way, is on the cusp. I mean, he could be elevated to world championship status, but he's on the cusp of becoming a world champion. Consider where this guy was 3 years ago. He's a quitter. He's this, he's that. He hasn't got the heart for the sport. Now look at him. Now look at that little run of Trevor Bryan. Say what you want to say. Going away from home isn't easy. A few good rounds, I thought. People, again, have come at me with this, but I think a few good rounds against Alexander Usyk. Big Jarrell Miller and Filip Hrgovic, who some people had as a top 5. That's who he's beaten up. The heavyweight landscape, because of Riyadh season, has changed so much. Yeah, it's changed so much. Agit Kabayel, for me, is the top 5 guy. Joseph Parker's a top 5 guy. Daniel Dubois, for me now, I can't have him worse than 6th or 7th. I can't. It's changed so much. And obviously, Alexander Usyk becoming undisputed. That's all happened in 8 months. And before the Riyadh season, let's not forget, heavyweight division was trash. It was trash. No one was fighting. The only people that fought were Zhang and Joe Joyce. They fought each other. No one else was doing nothing. And now all of a sudden, it's completely flipped. I need to do a video. Maybe I'll get G-Man down to mine when I get back to the UK and just do a video about the top 10 heavyweights because it's very difficult to rank them. It's very difficult, honestly. And then Wilder, man. All week I said that I think he's trying to find the fire. I think he's trying to... And I went with him because you just want to believe that maybe he can find something. But you almost have to, like, it was almost a head over heart choice, or heart over head. Which one am I saying? I don't know. But you know what I mean? It's almost one of those because Zhang was fucking nearly 70 pounds bigger and just fresher. And like, Wilder's just not there anymore, is it? It's not there. And it's sad to see, like, when you see fighters that you've watched and you've seen them so aggressive, and it's always pulling the trigger. It's always pulling the trigger because they're always scared of getting countered. I used to see Vladimir Klitschko was the same against Tyson Fury. It's the first thing. It's the first sign of get out. Vladimir Klitschko against Tyson Fury. I remember it like it was yesterday. Got into spots and just wouldn't pull the trigger. Wouldn't do it. Shane Mosley in his last few fights got into spots, put himself in a position. His legs were getting there. He was getting there. Wouldn't do it. There were times yesterday where Deontay Wilder was on the back rope and I'm like, here we go, bang. Didn't do it. And when he did do it and overcommitted, got chin, got spun around, got clapped. Boy. Anyway, look, we're going to do more. I'll do a more thorough breakdown of what this means for matchroom in Queensberry, what it means for Riyadh season, how good has it been. We'll talk about that. But I just want to quickly get this video up so you guys can see behind the scenes. Let me know what you guys think. Peace and love.